Advice for converts is a beautiful subject, and the subject of helping people become Orthodox Christians is such a beautiful subject. We who are Orthodox have this magnificent treasure, and it's been given to us by God, these immense riches to be shared with every person. And so to help converts come into the church and make a lifelong spiritual journey to the kingdom of heaven is exceedingly important, our task. There are many pitfalls for converts, and let me just suggest a couple. The first is for converts to rush their conversion. Rushing conversion is a big mistake. It sometimes can happen because the convert has made a mental shift and has asked and answered fundamental theological questions, rejecting a previous way of thinking and accepting the Orthodox way of thinking, and the convert can come to the conclusion that that is really what catechism is about, and therefore, since they've made that mental shift, they should come in. Priests can also be tempted to have very short catechisms for people simply because we don't have a national program for catechism that has set the bar about what is normal. Either way, brief catechism is a mistake. It's a big mistake. I've been catechizing and speaking about catechism and watching and taking notes on catechetical programs for decades. And I do know this: the more serious the parish takes the catechism of individuals, the more serious the individuals will take Orthodoxy. The deeper roots they grow into the ground through an extensive catechism, the higher tree that they can grow and the richer fruits that they can produce. Traditionally, when we received Gentiles, when we received Greek pagans into the church, catechism in the early years was 3 years long. And it was a matter of incorporating a way of life, not just a mental change. So this is a huge stumbling block for converts, is to get stuck in their head and to think that Orthodoxy is about a head trip. That is not the faith. Of course, we have to change our minds. That's part of repenting. But there's a lot more to a human being than the mind. We have to, as whole persons, with our bodies, with our souls, we need to purify our hearts. And that's the intention of catechism. Baptism is called photismos. Baptism is illumination. And illumination follows purification. The catechism should be a time when catechumens are learning to orthodoxize their lives. They're learning how to talk the way we do. They're learning and to say glory to God and thank God and forgive. These are things that take time. They need to learn how to cook. They need to how to fast, how to understand the liturgy, how to reconcile, how to process their thoughts when they feel that their pastor is making a mistake, how to learn not to talk badly about someone, how to ask forgiveness, how to keep a prayer rule, how to do a prostration. These are matters that take time. So we should avoid the stumbling block of short catechism. We should avoid the stumbling block of thinking that conversion is a matter of the head. And we should embrace a significant time, in my opinion, absolutely no less than 1 year. I received this guidance from the late Metropolitan Philip, who was extremely successful at helping people come into the church. And most of those that he has brought into the church have remained in the church. The more that we invest, the more that we get our whole parishes investing in catechism, the better chance that our converts will have to have a beautiful, long, fruitful life in the church that will lead to eternal salvation.